Hello, guten Tag. Welcome to Learning German with Legal Learning Solutions. My name is Kendi and I am your teacher for today. And today I want us to get right into vowel combinations in German because we have already seen in our previous video that the vowels themselves are A, E, O, U on their own, and we have seen that they make those sounds A, E, E, O, and U, okay? However, when some of these vowels are combined, or like when some of these vowels are put together, they do produce a different sound from what they would have produced if they were just on their own. And that is what I want us to talk about today. And this is going to be a very short video, but a very important video because these combinations are very, very rampant in the German language, and that's why it's important for you to know. All right. If you have made it, I'd like to just tell you that if you have made it this far, you're doing so well. Keep it up. Stay consistent. Keep coming back. Keep learning. And the world is yours to just explore, right? So the first vowel combination that we're going to talk about is E, A, and E. When we combine A and E, these two produce the sound I. I, okay? I. Zum Beispiel, and of course, I'm going to say it again in case this is the first video watching. Zum Beispiel means, for example, in German, okay? Zum Beispiel, we have schreiben, weit, Zeit, and the word Beispiel itself. And you're going to see why the word that means example in German is a very important example for vowel combinations. So we have schreiben, weit, Zeit, Beispiel, okay? Remember when you see A and E together like this in this order, and the order is important, and you're going to see why it's important in a few. When you see it in the order of A, E, then you know that you pronounce the sound I. So you will be tempted to read it as schreiben, but what you're going to do is resist that temptation and go ahead to read it in the right way, which is schreiben, weit, Zeit, Beispiel, okay? And let me just highlight this part so that you're able to remember that this is the part that I was referring to, okay? Let me just put that in red. And by the way, I am not joking when I say that this is a very, very common vowel combination in German. You will see when you start reading text in German, you will barely get through a sentence without encountering this particular vowel combination. That's why we started with it, because it's very, very important. Now, on to the twin sister, which is IE. Now, do you remember when I said that noting the order was very important? This is why. This is a combination where it's literally the same vowels, but now they're in the same order. They're in a different order, sorry. So that basically now it is IE. Remember before it was EI, now it is IE, or if you want to pronounce them in the individual vowel sounds, is E and A, okay? E and A, when they come together like this in this order, they produce the sound E, okay? They produce the sound E. Zum Beispiel, we have gießen, okay? Schließen, Z, D. By the way, this is D. This is not die or die. This is D. Okay, that's why we say Die Mannschaft. I know you all football fans who have been calling the German football Die Mannschaft. Your day has come. It is Die Mannschaft because IE is sound E. So D, Z, Schließen, Gießen. Again, a very, very, very common vowel combination. These two are very common, and that's why it's very important for you to know them, okay? And now, The final vowel combination that we're going to talk about is EU. While this may not be very rampant, it is an important combination for you to know because it goes to the core of the German culture, because it goes to the core of even the word that refers to the name of the country itself, which is Germany, the name of the language itself, the name of the currency that is used there, all of those things, the continent, the name of the continent where the country is found. So EU is a very important vowel combination. And so this vowel combination results in the sound oi. Oi. I know, absurd. It is absurd, but it is the truth. I am not lying to you. So zum Beispiel, we have a word like Leute, Leute. So we say Leute, we don't say Leute, okay? Leute. We have heute, heute, okay? Heute. Then we have Europa. You ever heard of Europa? Europa. Euro. The currency that is used in Germany, Europa, Euro. And now not forgetting Deutschland. Deutschland. So don't be out here calling Germany Dutchland. Yeah. Yeah, it's Deutschland. You're learning Deutsch. Yeah. So that's very important for you to know. So I'm just going to run through these vowel combinations one more time. The first one that we talked about is E, A, E. Together, they produce the sound I. And remember, we're talking about them as combinations because A on its own is simply A. E on its own, it's simply E. But when they come together, they result in a different sound. And these are the sounds that we're talking about today. A, E becomes I. For example, schreiben. Just repeat that after me. Schreiben. Weit. Zeit. Beispiel. Good. And now, when it's in the reverse order, which is basically I-E, then we pronounce it as E. Yeah, when it is I-E, it produces the sound E. Zum Beispiel, gießen. Just say after me, gießen. Schließen. Sie. Sie. Die. And of course, I had even forgotten these when I was saying that Beispiel, the word that means example in German, is a very good example in this context because, as you can see, it has both of these vowel combinations, yeah? And this time, we're going to be looking at the last part of it, which is the IE. So that's why we are calling it Beispiel. Beispiel. So by, the first one is EI, so by, and then Spiel has IE, so Spiel. Okay, and then the final vowel combination that we have is EU, which results in sound OI. EU results in sound OI, and so we pronounce it as Leute, Leute, heute, Europa, Euro, Deutschland. Okay? Okay, very good. Now, once you have this vowel combination, you're on your way to really being able to read out and pronounce and speak German in a manner that is correct, in a manner that is understandable, in a manner that you are not miscommunicating. Thank you for coming along on this one. See you on the next one. Cheers. Remember, by the way, I almost forgot. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Remember to click on the bell button so that you're able to get notifications when we put up a new video, because we are committed to ensuring that you learn as much German as possible. Okay. Tschüss.